In Lebanon, there are something like 150,000 missiles sitting there under the aegis of the Iranian-backed Hezbollah, aimed at the whole of Israel.
150,000?
Yeah, and Iran is there with a sort of pincer movement. Iran is funding the Hamas and the PIJ in Gaza, and Israel won't have it. Israel says, excuse me, we are not going ever again to sit down and be exterminated. We're going to fight to defend ourselves, and we'll do it in a proportionate way. We will do it in a way which you don't do, you the Americans, you the West. We will take care, as far as we can, to avoid civilian casualties. But the West goes, well, that's just your problem, and we expect you to resolve this by peaceful means, by negotiating with the Palestinians. And it's like completely mad, because the Palestinian Authority, forget the Hamas, the Palestinian Authority does everything it can to reject Israel's existence. It teaches its children the whole time that their highest calling is to murder Israeli Jews and steal their land. And this is ignored completely. I mean, I spend most of my time now in Israel, and so I see it up front there, and I see up front here in Britain how Britain treats Israel and how Israel is treated by the so-called civilized world. I say so-called because the way it treats Israel is not civilized. They've constructed a mythology about the Arab-Israel impasse. The mythology is you got two sets of people with a claim to the land. Not for us to say anything about those claims, but they have a claim to the land. It's so obvious. Just divide the land. And then it's over. Why aren't they dividing the land? Well, Israel is in the way, because Israel says we can't agree to this, we can't agree to that. So Israel's in the way. And there are bits of the Western world which are pro-Israel. They do get it. They do understand. But by and large, the Western world does not regard Israel as a legitimate entity. For example, the historic dependence upon the Arab world, Arab oil, has distorted a lot of political priorities in the West, that kind of thing. Now, in my view, if you have that kind of moral corruption in terms of international dealings on the part of the West, it's a corruption which doesn't just stop at Israel. It's a corruption which basically is based on an inversion of truth and lies, justice and injustice, victim and aggressor. And it's no coincidence that that's exactly what the West is doing to itself